Good morning. My name is Tsepo Mongwae and welcome. This is Bottom Line. Every Monday this time around we talk markets and trading. Well, the market has shrugged off the noise from the public spat between US President Donald Trump and Elon Musk. The US S&P 500 rose to a fresh high of 6,000. The JSE also prolonged its record runs. This propelled the all-share index to briefly touch 96,800 on Friday. But the local boss didn't put up a convincing finish on the day. As we can see here, the all-share index ended in the green but slightly lower from its intraday high. Resources stocks weighed heavily on the local market, down 2%. Why? Gold stocks were down on the back of a weaker gold price. Investors went back to selling gold and gold stocks seen as a safe haven. Optimism staged its comeback on Friday after a stronger than expected US jobs report. This week, markets will focus on the US 30-year bond auction happening on Thursday. Let's take a look at how the gold performed in the week. Well, gold prices fell 1% on Friday. It touched close to 3,400 on Thursday. It has been trading below 3,300. However, the yellow metal could benefit from the ongoing uncertainty fueled by US tariffs. The highly anticipated US-China trade talks could give this market some direction. Let's take a look at the currency market. And of course, the local unit has been stable below 18 rand to the US dollar. The support of the fiscal framework by members of parliament is also in favor of the rand. But the resilience that we are seeing from the US economy may not be good for the rand that has benefited from a weaker US dollar. Let's take a look at some of the corporate action that came out during the week. Well, last week, supermarket retail group SPAR released its first half results with revenue almost flat at 66 billion. Now, what was quite striking about the company's performance was stronger sales from lower income brackets, particularly your SEM 1 to 3. This include people who receive grants, thus with lower sales volume in the higher and middle income groups that appear to have slowed. Now, SEM 1 to 3 are shoppers who usually buy in smaller packaging and more frequently. To make sense of all that, let's take a look at ShopRite. The ShopRite brand, targeting the lower end of the market, generated 59.2 billion rand in sales volume. This is compared to its Checkers Hyper with 47.6 billion rand in sales. So basically, there's more money from shoppers who spend less. Well, for now, we turn our focus on trading, online trading and compliance. In the Traders Corner this morning, we are joined by Thabiso Ramahatso, a compliance officer with Rory Consulting Services. Welcome to the show, Thabiso. You're a compliance officer. Just tell us a little bit what you do as far as online trading is concerned and issues around compliance.
Good morning. As you said, my name is Thabiso and I'm a compliance officer. What that means is that my job is to help clients to comply with various legislations that is applicable to them. I work predominantly in the Forex space. A lot of my clients are online trading platforms. So that is predominantly where my business focuses at the moment. So we assist them to comply with their licensing conditions, all the other acts that are applicable to them. We help with training, drafting of policies, we give advice, we do audits on them. So in a nutshell, that is the service that we provide in the Forex space.
So this would be people who are trading, or they would like to trade on behalf of other people, or they also want to advise other people so they can become traders?
Yes, so it's the actual platforms themselves where clients trade. It's also what they call introducing brokers in the industry. So the people that give advice to clients on what to trade, the ones that sell signals, it's the over-the-counter derivative providers, which are the actual product suppliers that issue the derivative instruments or the derivative instruments that are issued on the online trading platforms. So we assist all three to comply with the legislation.
Signal, the sale of signal. Just tell us, what is the sale of signal?
So the sale of a signal is when, for example, if I tell you what to trade, so I give you the entry price, stop losses, etc. I tell you when to go in. So what some what they call brokers in the industry do is it's a service that they provide to clients. So you pay a fee dependent. So some of them charge a monthly fee, and then they will send you what to trade. So you don't necessarily have to create your own trading plan. They tell you trade this instrument at this price.
Issue of compliance, especially when it comes to forex and online trading, has been a major challenge for the FSCA. Why is it such a serious challenge, and why are the online traders, many of them, not complying?
The issue, I think, is threefold. The challenge is that online traders are supposed to be authorized. So in order to provide the service that the online traders are currently providing, for example, selling of signals, you need to either be a representative on an FSP license, which is a financial services provider license, which is issued by the Financial Sector Conduct Authority. So what we've seen in the market is a lot of the signal providers are not authorized. So the FSCA issued formal communication last year saying that the selling of signals is advised. So a lot of the forex traders, some of them, it sounds like they only found out last year that it's an authorized activity. However, it's always been an authorized activity. You've always needed to have a license. But it sounds like there was a miscommunication in the industry where some of them were of the view that they do not need to be authorized. So the FSA is trying to clamp down on those forex traders that are operating without being licensed in the industry.
All right, we have to leave it there. Thank you very much. That's Thabiso Ramahatso, a compliance officer at Rory Consulting in our Traders Corner. Right, join us again next week here on Morning Live. This is Bottom Line.